Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Shayna, a sports performance coach, a former Division I basketball player, and a mom of young athletes. I am also the co-owner to Texas Beasts, a youth sports organization in the greater DFW area. I've spent years helping athletes build strength, speed, and agility to dominate their sport while staying injury-free. Whether you're a parent, a coach, or a young athlete yourself, today we're breaking down what it really takes to succeed in youth sports and how to train smarter, not harder. Let's talk about the key pillars of athletic success: strength, speed, and agility, and how to develop them the right way at every stage of youth development. Let's get into it. A lot of parents and coaches ask me how early should kids start training. The truth is, athletic development should start young, but in a way that matches their age and stage of growth. Kids naturally develop coordination, balance, and body control through play, so start them young. Avoid early specialization. Multi-sport athletes develop better movement function. Focus on movement quality, not strength. Let kids explore multiple sports to build a strong athletic foundation. Now let's talk about strength training specifically. Contrary to what some believe, strength training is not dangerous for kids, especially when done correctly and with correct supervision. In fact, it helps reduce injury risks. You want to start with bodyweight exercises, squats, lunges, push-up, planks, etc. Focusing on form first and never sacrificing technique for weight. Also, progression matters. Introduce light resistance bands, medicine balls, or controlled dumbbell work first. Then you can move on to greater weights. Naturally, strength is the foundation of speed and agility.
When you hear strength training and kids in the same sentence, what comes to mind? For many, it is concerns about stunted growth or injuries. But here's the truth: strength training is not only safe for young athletes, but it's also one of the best ways to improve performance, prevent injuries, and build confidence. Let's start by debunking one of the biggest myths: resistance training stunts growth. This simply isn't true. Studies show that properly designed strength programs have no negative impact on height or growth plates. In fact, they actually help young athletes by strengthening the bones, joints, and muscles, reducing the risk of injuries like ACL tears and stress fractures. The key, it's all about age appropriate training, focusing on bodyweight movements first, then gradually introducing resistance as young athletes develop proper technique and control.
Good job right there. Now you're just gonna right there.
Chest up, down, down.
There you go, AJ. Drive it up. Use those legs. Nice, it looks pretty easy. Put your legs under here. So scooted with your butt.
Speed is what separates good athletes from great ones. But running fast isn't just about natural ability, it's about mechanics and training the right way. Sprinting isn't just run as fast as you can. You need to make sure you are teaching proper technique, posture, and arm drive. Make sure you're keeping your torso tall, driving your arms at 90 degrees. Your foot needs to push off explosively, minimizing ground contact time. Some examples of these drills are a skip, high knees, resisted sprints, and sled pushes. And don't forget your hill work. Remember, fast feet, strong arms, and a powerful drive equals elite speed.
Speed is a game changer in nearly every sport, whether it's sprinting down the field, breaking away from a defender, or chasing down a loose ball. Speed makes the difference. But here's the thing, speed isn't just something you're born with, it's a skill that can be trained and improved. One of the biggest myths in youth sports is that speed is all about genetics. Either you have it or you don't. And the truth is, speed is a skill. Just like strength or agility, it can be developed with proper training. Young athletes aren't just stuck with their natural speed. By focusing on mechanics, explosiveness, and technique, they can become significantly faster over time. Think of it this way, elite sprinters and athletes don't just rely on natural ability, they train their speed with drills, resistance work, and sprint mechanics. And your athletes can too. And speed is not just about running fast in a straight line. It's about acceleration, agility, and reaction time. And in sports like football, soccer, basketball, baseball, and track, that's first step can be the difference between winning and losing. Speed training helps athletes improve their explosiveness to accelerate faster off the start. Also, increase stride efficiency to cover more ground with less effort. Enhance agility to cut, change direction, and react quicker. And reduce injury risk by reinforcing proper sprint mechanics and reducing unnecessary strain on muscles and joints. So, how do we develop speed? It's not just about running more, it's about running better. Here's what young athletes need to focus on: sprint mechanics, your proper posture, your arm drive, your knee lift are all key to maximizing speed. Acceleration drills such as short sprints, resisted sprints, and explosive starts help build quickness. Top end speed work is also important. Longer sprints with full recovery train athletes to maintain maximum velocity. Agility and reaction drills are also beneficial. Speed isn't just straight line, it's about quick reactions and directional changes. A well rounded speed program develops both acceleration and agility, making athletes not only faster, but also more controlled and efficient in their movements. Another common myth is that speed training is only for older or elite athletes. The truth is, young athletes benefit the most from early sprint development. Learning proper running mechanics at a young age builds a strong foundation that lasts a lifetime. But here's the key: speed training for kids should be fun, engaging, and age appropriate. Drills like relay races, cone sprints, and reaction based games keep young athletes excited while improving their mechanics and speed. Speed isn't just natural talent, it's about consistent, smart training. By focusing on mechanics, explosiveness, and movement efficiency, young athletes can get faster, stronger, and more competitive in their sport. Train with purpose, move with speed, and take your game to the next level.
Speed is great, but sports require quick changes in direction. That's where agility comes into play. Some key points here. Agility is equivalent to the ability to stop, start, and change direction efficiently. Deceleration training is key. Teach your young athletes how to land safely and absorb force using plyometrics. Specific drills for this are cone drills, ladder drills, reaction-based drills, where the coach can call out a command for the athlete. Agility is all about control, not just speed.
Agility is one of the most underrated aspects of athletic performance. It's the ability to change direction quickly, maintain control, and react with precision. From football to basketball, soccer to baseball, agility separates the good athletes from the great ones. But here's a common misconception: agility is just about being quick on your feet. The truth? Agility is a skill that involves neuromuscular coordination, balance, power, and strength, all of which can be trained. And for youth athletes, developing agility early can make all the difference in long term success. One of the biggest myths about agility training is that it's about moving your feet fast. But true agility is more than that. It's about efficiency, reaction time, and movement control. Research shows that agility is a combination of cognitive processing and movement mechanics. In sports, athletes don't just move randomly, they react to opponents, game situations, and unpredictable elements. This means that the best agility drills don't just focus on foot speed, they also train reaction time, such as how quickly an athlete can adapt to a stimulus, body control, the ability to stop, start, and change direction smoothly, and strength and power. Because agility isn't just about quickness, it's about force application and stability. So instead of doing just ladder drills, young athletes should also be working on multi-directional sprints, deceleration techniques, plyometrics, and reaction-based training. Studies show that agility isn't just about training muscles, it's about training the brain. Research in sports biomechanics highlights that agility is a blend of cognitive processing speed, basically how quickly an athlete recognizes and reacts to movement cues, as well as muscular power and explosiveness, which is how efficiently they generate force and accelerate and decelerate, as well as joint stability and coordination, how well they control their body through dynamic movements. One study from the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research found that athletes who incorporated reactive agility training, drills that require decision making based on visual or auditory cues, saw a greater improvement in game time specific agility than those who only did planned drills. This is why sports scientists emphasize chaotic drills, because it's in real game, movements aren't predictable. Athletes need to react in real time, not just memorize preset movements. You see this a lot with reaction drills where the athlete has to react when the coach blows a whistle randomly, or shouts out a color or a direction, or points in a certain direction. Agility training isn't one size fits all. Different drills target different aspects of agility, and athletes should progress through them at appropriate levels. For younger athletes, agility training starts with basic movement patterns. These drills build coordination, balance, and reaction time. Some great beginner drills include cone weaving, which helps develop directional changes, lateral shuffles, which strengthens side to side movement, hop and stick, which teaches body control and balance. Once an athlete develops basic movement control, they can progress to more dynamic drills that emphasize acceleration, deceleration, and directional change. Some of the examples include T drills, which improves multi directional movement, the Pro Agility drill, the 5-10-5, which develops speed and quick turns. And then, of course, the box drill, which enhances movement in all planes, moving forward, backward, and side to side. For more advanced athletes, and this is not age specific, but skill specific, the focus shifts to decision making, plyometric based agility, and reaction training. These drills mimic real game scenarios where quick thinking and explosive power are just as important as quick movement. For example, depth drops, where an athlete starts up high and drops down low, trains landing mechanics and eccentric strength to reduce injury risk. Then you have single leg lateral hops, which improve stability and directional change on one leg. Bounding drills, these develop horizontal force production for explosive agility. Mirror drills, where one athlete reacts to another athlete's movements, which is very common in games, offense versus defense. Then you have light reaction drills, where using a flashlights or verbal cues to train unpredictable reactions. And then you have, of course, defender versus attacker, offense versus defense type drills, which requires real time decision making to evade or stay in position. Plyometrics play a key role in agility by enhancing ground reaction force, meaning athletes can absorb and produce force more effectively. A well designed plyometric program not only increases speed and agility, but also reduces the risk of lower body injuries. Another key reason agility training is so important is injury prevention. I've said it a million times. Research shows that athletes with poor agility and control are more prone to knee, ankle, and soft tissue injuries. Depth drops, those ones from high up coming to low, for example, are one of the best ways to train eccentric control, teaching the body how to safely absorb force when landing or stopping. Athletes who lack eccentric control are at a much higher risk of ACL and ankle injuries. Agility drills also train the muscles and nervous system to handle quick stops, cuts, and landings and make sure they're done safely. Studies have shown that athletes who incorporate agility based neuromuscular training reduce the risk of ACL injuries by up to 67%, especially in sports that involve sudden direction changes like soccer, basketball, football. From a long term athletic development standpoint, agility training helps young athletes move better across multiple sports. Early exposure to multi directional movement, plyometrics, and reaction based training enhances their ability to excel in any sport they choose. This is why early specialization is often a mistake. Multi sport athletes who develop agility in various ways tend to have fewer injuries and higher athletic potential in the long run. Agility isn't just about quick feet, it's about control, reaction, and efficiency. It's a skill that can be trained, improved, and mastered. By focusing on proper progression, incorporating plyometrics, and developing a full body coordination, youth athletes can gain a competitive edge in their sport. So let's stop myths, Start training smart. Agility isn't just about speed, it's about control, reaction, and winning movements. Train with purpose, move with precision, and take your game to the next level.
All this training means nothing if young athletes are constantly injured. Recovery is just as important as training. Make sure that we're focusing on warming up and cooling down. Dynamic stretching needs to be done before the event and static stretching after. Focus on mobility and flexibility, foam rolling, yoga, mobility drills, and most importantly, rest and nutrition. Sleep is crucial. Hydration and proper fueling matter. As always, train hard, but recover smarter.
Every great performance starts with a great warm up. But for young athletes, a dynamic warm up is more than just getting loose. It's the key to better movement, injury prevention, and peak performance. Unlike static stretching, dynamic warm ups prepare the body by activating muscles, increasing blood flow, and improving mobility. Movements like high knees, lunges, and arm circles mimic the demands of the sport, helping athletes move faster and react quicker and stay injury free. Research shows that proper warm ups reduce injury risk by up to 50% by improving joint stability and neuromuscular coordination. Plus, a well prepared body moves more efficiently, leading to faster sprints, sharper cuts, and stronger plays. Skipping a warm up, that's skipping an opportunity to be at your best. Train smarter, move better, stay in the game.
So, to sum it all up, building a great young athlete is about focusing on strength, speed, and agility, as well as recovery. Train smart, and you'll see long-term success. Drop a comment below. What's the biggest challenge your athlete faces in training? If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe. More athlete development tips coming your way soon.